G'day! Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a cocoa bean farm. That's right, this farm is super small, super easy to build, and all you have to do is hold right click. That's right, look at this, just hold right click and it's going to constantly produce you cocoa beans. How cool is that? See? Easy as. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to put a chest in, and then into that chest I'm going to place a hopper. That's right, going into that chest. Alright, and then on the left hand side I'm going to build it up by 2. And then on the right, I'm going to build it up by 1. Now this block, I'm using stone brick today. You can obviously use blocks of your choice, but I'm using stone brick. So I've built that up by 1, and then I'm going to take a dispenser. That's right. I'm going to place a dispenser facing in towards this hopper. And then what we're going to do is jump on top of this hopper and come out the back here. And we're going to put a sticky piston down. Boom, like so. Okay, that's facing obviously directly to the sky, to the sun. And then on top of that sticky piston, I'm going to put a jungle log like that. And that there is where our, obviously, cocoa beans are going to be planted. All right, okay. Now, this one's a little bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an observer block and we've got to face it straight down onto this this open space here. So what we'll do first is just sort of put a, place a block there for now, because we'll remove that in a sec. Jump on top of it and place an observer looking straight down. Okay, and how you know it's looking straight down? Well, it's got a face on it. There you go. If you're not using any sort of resource texture pack, well, it's got a face on it and it's looking straight down at this air block here. And the bum end to things, I've got the redstone part of things. Okay, so speaking of the redstone part of things, let's go ahead and build the left hand side up by 1 block and the right side the same. And then we're going to take literally a redstone dust and run it right across the top. Technically, this is now a manual, you could manually harvest from here. So we'll grab some seeds and I'll show you what I mean. So this will work. Right now it will actually work. Fine. So you place down your cocoa bean. Oh, sorry. You've got to put some bone meal in the dispenser first, but we'll place down our cocoa bean. There you go. It grows it. It's that simple. You can manually harvest it if you please, but obviously we want to automatically harvest it. All I want to do is hold right click down and let the piston do all the work, if you know what I mean. So that's how simple that bit is. How cool is that? So pretty much what's happening on this stage is we have an observer. When we place down the cocoa bean, it's obviously the cocoa bean's in the smallest stage. It senses that we've placed down the block and puts out a signal which runs round to this dispenser here, which we've got bone meal in, and bone meals at once. And obviously it grows to its second stage. This observer, hey, it's grown, it's changed. I'm going to put out another signal. And that's what it does. It keeps doing that loop until it's fully grown and there's no more stages, or it doesn't change. See? Like that. Okay, all right. Now let's get started on the repeater side of thing. We need to have a little bit of a delay between that piston going off, don't we? It should be roughly easy to do. So what I'm going to do at now we're facing this way. So the right hand side at the back, I'm going to build up 2. That's right, 2. And I want to take power from this block here and into a repeater. Okay, and the repeater's facing out the back like that. Maximum delay. And then I'll build up another 2 like that, but I'm going to go 3. All right? But I'm going to break the middle block here, and I'm going to place a redstone dust on that middle block, like so. She should be looking something like that. So what's happening now is, obviously, this repeater's taking power from this block, giving it that tick delay, and then putting power into that block, which is powering our redstone dust underneath, and then that redstone dust is powering this block, and I'm going to go ahead and just play, because I need another little bit of a delay. I need at least 2 repeaters, and I've placed a repeater down like that, because I need to get power out of that block, and so I've got now a repeater down on just the first tick there, so yep, just the first tick like that, and that just literally wraps around, like so. And she's actually done, okay? So you must have this repeater on maximum, this repeater on 1, okay? Just remember that. That's the fine-tuning things. But that is literally the size of the farm. Like, that's a 3x3? Yeah, 3x3, little micro thing. How fantastic is that? So now we can literally come here with our seeds and just hold right click. How easy is that, guys? I told you, this farm is super easy to build. Recently, I was playing around in my Let's Play series. I was playing in my... look at that. Around in my Let's Play series, trying to build a little cocoa farm for Brown Dye. And I built something a little larger than this, and then I sort of compacted it down to this nice 3x3 area here. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Little baby cube. And obviously now you can add the optional extras. So if you don't want to manually place stuff in the dispenser, you can obviously start to say, hey, I'm going to put obviously a hopper in now with a chest on top of that, on the side here, so we can sort of, take our, take bone meal and just, make the chest here chockers of bone meal if you want. Look at that. Look at this, like chockers, there we go, and that will automatically flow down into our dispenser here. And we've already got a little chest to capture all the little cocoa beans. So every time we plant a cocoa bean, we get, and it grows to maximum, we get literally 3 seeds back. So there you go. So you'll take a whole stack and you'll get 3 stacks back. You just have to hold right click. How bloody easy is that? So yeah, now you can decorate it even more. We can add, look, we can add some, like I did before, add some glowstone on the left here. Yep. Okay, we can literally wrap this up so you can't see it anymore. Oh, see, that might be built into your wall so you can't see it. Just remember, you need access to that. Or you could actually, no, you don't really. You could literally break that side. Sorry, whoa, take all that back and build it on this side now. Make it come out by 1 and then just give it all that back. See? It's all about decorating now, where you want to hide this thing, where you want to install it, how much of the redstone do you want to hide. At the end of the day, it gets bigger and bigger as you go more crazier and crazier with the decorations, like I did. I had a little baby hut. I ended up building myself a little baby hut, trying to hide all the good stuff. But there you go. It is quite small. It's a 3x3, but once you start adding the stuff, yeah, it kind of gets bigger and bigger. But hopefully this tutorial has helped you build your very own cocoa bean farm. As I said, you don't need no big fancy walls with pistons or anything. You could just literally sit here, hold right click with some in your inventory, and it just starts farming and farming and farming and farming. I know a lot of YouTubers that like to have a wall of them and it farms at once, but you got to sort of replant the entire wall. This here is just sort of ease. You sort of just hold right click, hold right click while you're surfing your phone or whatever, and off it goes. It's blooming brilliant. Little baby farm like this. Alright? Okay, well, if this tutorial has helped you, make sure you smash those buttons, leave a like, subscribe with that notification bell turned on. I do have a bunch of other tutorials on the channel. Links in the description, like always. There's a whole playlist of useful tutorials. XP farms, XP banks, all that sort of good stuff. Yep, all in the link in the description, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe with the notification bell, and comment below if it did help you out. Yeah. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.